Good morning. How we doing? Thank you, Slam. Your timing on those is so good sometimes. Fly, hello, Butts. We've got Osaren Spilled Paint Pot with that sub. Thank you so much for 16 months of support. Almost a whole year. How are you? Norman, Avian, Riot, hello. We've got Ravenlord, Magison, Scott is here, hello. Did I get everyone? Hello? How we all doing? Hi Farm, hello. Hello, hello. Ain't it so? Hello. How are you? 5 minutes and then you're free. You're almost there. You got this. You got this. I have a funny story about the weather, Osara. So, yesterday was the eclipse, which was the coolest thing, like, ever. I took my glasses off to put the eclipse glasses on, and I just left my glasses outside, apparently. Just, like, all last night through all of that rain we got. So I woke up this morning, I'm like, where the heck are my glasses? And I like tore this room apart. I tore the bathroom apart, tore my nightstand apart, and I was like, it's outside, aren't they? Sure enough, they were sitting on the rock that I put them on. The eclipse fixed my eyesight, yes. Yes, stare directly at the sun. I guess I did get superpowers. I can see now. But yeah, that's my funny rain story, Osaren, is my glasses survived all of that heavy rain we got last night. But, silly glasses story aside, we're gonna be working on some lizards today. I decided to bring in another Pokemon. This is Salandit? Salandit? I don't know how to say it. But it's a cute little, he's a fire poison lizard. And I thought he would work pretty well. I had Discord help me out a little bit yesterday. He looks a little right now. He definitely needs some contrast. So we're just gonna dive on in. How are you guys today? How was the eclipse for those who got to see it? How was the day? Rise, welcome in. How are ya? I was full Velma. I thought about that. I was like down here because I'm like, maybe I knock it off my desk. And I'm like, oh no, I'm full Velma right now. The rain cleaned them for me. Exactly. Planning ahead. Planning ahead. Saladit. Yeah, exactly. Reaper, hello. How are you? My glasses. I couldn't see them without my glasses. I sure couldn't. But yeah, that's my funny story for the weather. The other funny story is Sadie thought she had to go out at like 4 a.m. when it was raining really heavy. And I told her, no, go lay down. We can't go out right now. And she insisted she had to go outside. So I went and I opened up. We have a screen door in the back. And I opened up the front door so she could see outside. And she just took right back off. She's like, no way in heck am I going out there. It was great. Poor Sadie. Just wanted to go outside. Nope. Immediately turned back around. Those are my funny stories to start the day. 10 minutes later, she got yeeted out anyway. Alright, so this is good via view through the NASA stream. The NASA stream is really cool. So I was watching that like while we were waiting for it to get to us. And just seeing like the difference of each like location was really cool. It all looked a little different just with like atmosphere stuff. So we were on the path. I know Butts was out at the park to see it. Anyone else get to see it? Or like a partial? I know Absolutely Well got to see partial. Like the little crescents and stuff. Slam, thank you for lurking. I hope work goes well. Freaking dogs, man. They're so silly. They're so silly. I wish... I don't know how to like... I don't know if train's the right word. They could just get her to sleep a few more hours, you know? She's not quite making it through the night here. I don't know why 4 o'clock is the time we have to go outside, right? I finished Carry Boy last night. Nice, Sly. You were cruising on him. I saw the whip. I don't think I saw a finished. If you've posted one. I'll have to go back. But congrats, Sly. That's awesome. You were cruising along. You must have been fun, because you were cruising. The pink plasma trails were in it. Yeah, that was really cool. I spent half of it trying to get Mini Butts and her friend to be properly awed by the eclipse. I'm not gonna lie. Like, leading up to it, I'm like, it's cool, but I didn't get the hype. Now having experience, I get it. It's pretty cool. If anyone has the opportunity to do the total eclipse, that was pretty cool. The fact that it was like bright sun to nighttime within minutes was surreal. It was very weird. But very, very cool. Yeah. I got a little choked up because it was just so weird. So many weird things happening. I haven't posted finish it. Okay, so I didn't miss it. Good. Good. Honor first, hello, how are you? This is when you're allowed to have indoor-outdoor cats work. You just want the door open? Out you go. I wish I could have cats. I cannot. I'm very, very allergic to cats. I wish. So much of parenting showing a kid amazing things and them ignoring. Yeah, they don't understand it. They don't appreciate it. They don't know why it's special. I mean, until I was out there, I didn't get it either, so I get it. I don't think I realized that, like, how much time is between, like, the total ones, I guess. Like, because I know, like, is it every year and a half? There are some, but it's not, like, the total one. So I didn't quite understand either until we were out there and they were talking about it. Hi, Farm, hello. The next full eclipse here will be 2165. Well, there you go. Get all set up for that one. How are you, Hi, Farm? I didn't have the glasses, so I kicked the TV on. Windows plus TV eclipse, yeah. The NASA stream was pretty cool. After we watched it here, I went in and watched the rest of it on there. All the different locations and things. It was pretty neat. I had total eclipse in my country in 4 years. Already pre-booked a place. I think it's worth it. I think it was pretty cool. Getting to experience like the full one is pretty neat. I saw the one in 1999. Slam's waiting for 2090 for his full eclipse. You want to come over for ours? Apparently we have, I think, 2045. We get another one. Most of them happen out over sea, I think. That's, yeah, because I kept watching the feed and it's like, they were wrapping up after it, like, left Maine or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's kind of it, right? The rest of it's just, unless there's a boat out at sea, that's kind of it. You want is a proper allergy drug and get a rag doll. You need a cat. Well, you just bury your face in fur and take it. I love the Maine Coons. If I could get one. But I cannot. So that's okay. There's this that eclipse is neat, but I got to see one of my Giga Chad neighbors drive his crotch rocket up and down the street during it. So I'd take pictures of it in the middle of the road. Then he looked up at the sun, instantly regretted it. You got the full show, Aaron. I love that. Maybe don't love it for him, but love that for you. I may not make it to 2090. I may not make it to 2025, but here's hoping, right? One at a time here. Yeah, not with that attitude. Not with that one. The longest total eclipse that's happening soon is 2184. It'll be across the Colombia, Venezuela area. It'll last 7 minutes, 20 seconds, apparently. So only 162 years to wait. See you there. I've been reading too much Three-Body Problem because I'm like, well, I'll just hibernate. That's fine. I'll just, hibernate it up. Good to go. Good to go. He kept looking at me because I kept laughing at him. He doesn't like me much. Neighbors. Neighborly love there. That's really funny. The other cool part is it was on the news. So the local zoo was like watching the animals and what they do with the eclipse. And the clip that I saw was the flamingos. As soon as it started to get dark, they all like gathered in the shallow area of the pool like they would if they were going to go to sleep at night. It was really cool. It was just like the instant it started to get dark, they just all the little flamingos together. So I'm sure there were more things, but that's the one they showed. It was interesting. The neighborhood dogs did not like. I don't know if it was because just everyone was outside without them, but the neighbor doggos were not happy about it. I guess it's bedtime. Yep, exactly. It says, I missed the eclipse since I was on the wrong side of the country. Typical Vancouver fashion. It was the sky full of rain clouds. That was also crazy, is it was cloudy here like all morning, but then right as totality hit, like, it cleared just enough to see it, which was pretty neat. The photos I did get still had, like, some clouds in front, but I'm really glad we got to see it. I was scared we would not get to. That's a mood, though, yeah. The NASA stream said the bats immediately came out during one of the totalities. Yeah, like, that's so crazy. It's like, alright, it's time. Peace out. Alright, he's got, like, the... And I almost wanted to do, like, axolotl colors, because he's got the, like, little frondy thingies. I think we're gonna do the red for those, so I'm just gonna go for it. Imagine the headlines in the Flamingo newspapers next, am I right? That's what Slam and I were talking about. It's like, could you imagine our ancestors and not knowing what this is? Like, no wonder, like, there's stories of the world ending and the gods are angry and whatever else. Like, no wonder. Could you imagine that just happening above you and having no idea what that is? Veritable, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, Twitch tends to be a little late. That's why I do the Discord posts. How are you? Welcome in. We're just talking about the eclipse from yesterday. Carbondale feed was fun. Yeah, we're just laying on the football field. That was good because my brother flew to my mom's place in Rochester and it was overcast. It was really fun watching the NASA stream. All the different points. People watching. Cheering for the moon. Yeah, imagine experiencing 100 zeros. Just no warning. Could you imagine? Terrifying. Fan of Goblins, hello. How are ya? An eclipse ended a 5-year war in ancient times. God paints Ingy. Paint weird minis to appease her. I put it in Discord, but I wanted to show you guys. Do you want to see what I got for my Easter sale? So Saren shared their haul, so I was like, oh, I need to get mine out. You guys want to see the goodies I got? Fierce Lion, hello. Want to say hi for jumping to work? I hope work goes well today. Thank you so much for coming to say hi. I hope it goes well. We're just talking about the clips, and I'm trying to paint a salamander. Trying to make this color scheme work. I'm not 100% convinced yet, so we're gonna mess with them today. And if we still don't like it, we'll just paint right over it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Love the red color, thank you. Helldivers report. We are now at LibCon 1. Okay, Riot mentioned something too about Helldivers, and I just haven't played. So I don't know what it means. Show loot I will here in just a second. She's not me, I saw you, Bandit Goblin. What you up to today? Love it in Europe. Europe and Univ 4. There's a men club comment cited. Everyone loses their shit. Your country takes a stability hit. I love that. I love that. Here's the thing, though. Imagine experiencing a total eclipse without either the internet or a smartphone. Did it really happen in 1999? Gosh, time before the internet. Imagine, chat. Imagine. He's an axolotl, you're not painting him as Pooper? Brown Whooper? Big sad. I did think about little Whooper, too. But I was like, you know what? He's a salamander. Let's try it. I think by the time we get, like, a few highlights, it'll start to come together. I'm just... From the airbrush, like, itself, I'm just like, I don't know if I'm feeling this. Especially after all the other bright colors we have in the army, I think is part of it. But when he didn't come together immediately, I was a little worried. Democracy needs me? I think chat's got it handled, yeah. Have we heard from Will at all today? Hope he's okay live. Not yet. Not yet. They have my coworkers took the day off yesterday for the eclipse. We were on the West Coast. We didn't even have, I was gonna say, you didn't even have, like, a partial out there, did you? It's still cool to watch, like, all the feeds and things, though. I get it. Helldivers are currently 2 sets of enemies, automatons and terminids. 2 days ago, automatons were wiped off the map. In-game announcement of, oh hey, we won, went out. But now they're back, and they're very angry toasters. That makes sense, I guess. There's a local one here at the zoo at the time. All I remember is questioning my mom, why the heck am I looking at this dark disc if it's already so dark outside? I was like 5, though. Understood the explanation, yeah. Catching up. Oh yeah, will F. That's how much chat's word. F. Blink twice if you need help, Will. We're here. We're here. That work sounds good for your science. Hope it goes well. We'll be here. If you need lizard support, I got you. Cass, Will's blinking trying to ask for escape. Even in the escape, chat's like, no, absolutely not. Cass. Alright, get the inside of his little mouth. Get his little gum line too. I think it was a common thing. I didn't want to look at the sun during it. I wanted to look at the animals. Mom, stop making me look up. Yeah, I think that's the, like, if you don't know how rare it is, like how rare what you're watching is, that is difficult. I didn't quite understand either. Yeah, because I remember doing a partial. I guess it was back when I still worked at corporate. We went out and we saw the little crescent and things like that. But now I understand how cool it was. Homeland Security, welcome on in. How are you today? We're painting lizards. How are you? Let's see. Goblin says, I had a productive morning, 2 secondhand minis, scheduled 2 appointments, and that's enough adulting for the day. Big mood. Well done getting those appointments scheduled. That takes a lot. I'm not joking. I also have a hard time with that. If you're a cop, you have to tell us. It's the law. That's right. I mean, I feel like the username does it, but maybe not. I don't know. It's the law. All right. When you start tackling this, I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do that. I airbrushed him last night. The other thing I worked on last night was decals for the knights. I got a lot of it done, but then I was fighting one of the larger decals on the legs. For some reason, if I just do the decal as is, it's too big. So I tried to cut a portion, and then it was suddenly too small. And then I just kind of wanted to throw it at the wall, and I stopped for the night. So I'm going to finish those today. Wasted Mind, hello, how are you? Yeah, no sliding yet. No sliding yet. I did see the chaplains. I needed to probably take a closer look, because I was trying to figure out exactly what you were, like, magnetizing and things. So I didn't take as much of a look at the rest of them. I need to. I will take a better look today now that I'm not distracted by Eclipse. See, Decker, welcome in. How are you? There's absolutely FBI surveillance van Wi-Fi on my block. Nice. I love finding those silly, like, community ones. Or, like, ones in your community, I mean. If cops had to tell you they're cops, how would going undercover ever work? It's the law. You have to tell us. Throwing the model to the wall is a bad thing? Yeah. So we set it aside, so that didn't happen. I couldn't even look at it at that point. Because I tried that decal twice, and neither of them worked. And I was like, you know what? Heck it. Not today. Not today. Is anyone else doing some hobby today? What have we got, chat? I've got this guy. I've got those knights I was just talking about. And then I actually need to finish editing the video for tomorrow. I got a good amount of it done last night. Last night I was just cursed. Because then I was trying to edit my video while watching Scott stream. And I switched it to my headset and it was still playing through my speakers. And it was just like, I can't get a win here tonight. So I just gave up and I read my book. There's a Wi-Fi called Powdered Cat here locally for years now. I have recently changed my router. I had to set up a new Wi-Fi. So I made it Cattered Powder. Naturally, yes, flows better. And you're like, oh, I see. Okay. Guess you're fighting it out over the Wi-Fi. No escape? Yeah, I decided to read. I am on book 3 of the 3-body problem now. Or Earth's Remembrance, whatever the actual trilogy is called. back to cruising along. 1 and 3 have been very good. I had a hard time with 2. But I'm cruising now. I'm already like a fifth of the way through it, so. Enjoying it. So it says, I finished up one of my April challenge models from this Malifaux group. It's a bubbling cauldron. Oh, with chicken feet? Yes. Sorry, Avian. Do you want to see my Malifaux haul? Oh, Saren has reminded me. Let's take a quick break. Here's what I got. Well, Avian will like part of this too. So first, I had to fill out the rest of the Tri-Chi. So these will go with the little Tanuki and the Whiskey Gala. So you can see there, we have more friends joining. So this box has a lot of fire with Cooper Jones. We have this little popcorn turner. So we got another barrel here, and then the little whiskey gammons. So we have more of them to paint. So I'd like, if I can finish those for my my April challenge. Yeah, little whiskey claptrap is exactly what they are. We'll go ahead and get them ready too, so I can get this keyword finished up. But this is Terror in a Barrel. I got those. And then to go with, I showed you guys this character that I got at Adepticon. This is the Arami keyword. So I went ahead and I picked up the box so that I can play that character too. So we get these. Zoom out here. So look, another creepy. Yay! So we get all of these in this box. And then this one is also the same keyword. But look at these little guys. Look at these. And then these just look insane. So I wanted to paint them too. So that'll be kind of the other keyword that we work on. So I want to look up some cool references for these. I want to go a little, I don't know, a little creepier with these. So I'm going to look up some references and things. And then because I spent money, and honestly I really wanted him, this is the Stab It Rabbit, which is the Rabbit Samurai. So this replaces a, I think it's Lone Swordsman. It's one of the Tin Thunders models that I have, and I've actually painted. So this is the alternate for him. So I get to have a little Stab It Rabbit. So that's what I've got. I've really been enjoying working on like a keyword at a time. I think we're going to keep doing that here. It's been like a fun way to feel like I'm getting stuff done and not having to do 2,000 points of something. A lot of fire seems like a terrible idea for a faction that has sentient whiskey barrels. Nah, it's fine. The whiskey puts it out. It's fine. I need to read up Spilled Paint Pot because I think someone else in chat also mentioned that. Robo Mummy, hello, how are you? Ah, it's in your April challenge too. Can use Popcorn Turner in game. I don't care if he's good or not. He's really cool. Yeah, I have no idea how they play, but I wanted to finish out the keyword. How are you today? Stab It Rabbit is a hilarious name. It's great. Yep, I'm excited. So that's what I got in the Easter sale. And now we're back to this lizard. We're gonna make it work, chat. I'm still not feeling it, but we're gonna make it work. I think I'm not feeling it because I was hoping for more like bright, colorful. So I think if we can just rock the orange and the red, I'll feel better, but I don't know, I'm not convinced yet. Pro tip, do not use alcohol to try to put out fires. This tip brought to you by your city hospital's burn unit. That's true. That's true. Alright, let's try highlighting his little face and see where that gets us. He also has, the Pokemon itself has like a light purple lavendery for his eyes, which doesn't have a lot of room for eyes, but we'll try to bring that in a little bit later too. If we can get some of this highlighted, I think he'll start to come together. Just saw this. The game Dredge is getting a film adaptation. My goodness. Dredge has been all over the place between like collabs and stuff. Now a movie? I guess I should finish it. I was really enjoying it, but I didn't end up going back to it. Who else has played Dredge? Yeah, they've been doing a little bit of everything. Why don't the Malifaux units look so good? They're really fun. I will put the usual... They do have small pieces, so if you are someone who doesn't want to deal with small pieces, that is the one caveat that I feel like I have to mention every time. But I have super enjoyed working on mine, and I'm excited to play some more. I need to bug Noob Painter and see when he wants to play. I also observed a Malifaux game the other day. I saw him carrying slurs. The guy's opponent hand was 5 top value cards. He was abusing, perusing the cheating rules hard with them. The cheating mechanic is really cool. I like that aspect of Malifaux. Obviously, I'm not, like, trying to min-max or anything with it, but I think it's a really neat little mechanic. So if you guys are not as familiar with Malifaux, you use a deck of cards rather than dice. And you actually have a hand. So you flip cards for a value, but you can also cheat cards from your hand to, like, make sure something goes off. And essentially, I think it's the defending player gets to go first, and then you can kind of go back and forth with cheating from your hand. It's a really neat mechanic. Very different than just playing Warhams. Squeezel, hello, how are you? We're working on a lizard. We're adding in another Pokemon for our army here. This is Salandit? Salandit? I don't know. He's a little salamander. He's cute. He is not... I don't think I played that gen, so I missed him. But he seemed like a good fit for a salamander, so we're bringing him in. He is mostly gray, with black on his face and the hands, and then the actual Pokemon does not have a fin, so we're just kind of translating his back over to the fin. That's all I could, that was my best stab at it. We'll see how it turns out here. Maybe it's okay that he's not as bright as everyone else. Or we just crank up the brightness, you know? We just add some more. Add some more yellow or something later. Hey, Community Farsight. Follow now so I can watch later. Work beckons. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope work goes well. We will catch you next time. And the weird tabletop RPG also uses cards. Fate deck. The jam is called the Fate Master, and you can cheat out of a hand. Fate Master is pretty sick. I like that. Yeah, I hadn't looked at their RPG very much, because I don't know when we would get to play it. I saw another Fantasy Minis as Pokemon post on IG the other day. It was so cool. I'm excited to see how this turns out. Each Pokemon fan will see the design coming out. Thank you. That makes me feel a little better. Yeah, I don't know. This one's been a little harder than some of the others to get kind of in my brain. But we'll just keep working it and see how it goes here. If we don't like it, that's okay. Maybe I do go Axolotl, because it's fun. I can always use more pink lizards in an army, right? The other one I was looking at, and chat kind of confirmed what I was thinking of, was Heliolisk, who is an electric type. But he's yellow with the orange markings. He has the frill, like, on his neck. That didn't quite work for him, but I kind of want to keep that in mind for someone else. Like, maybe one of our little star priests or something. We could do a Heliolisk. Is it cute? And then obviously our little chameleon will be, we're gonna look on Kecleon and bring them in. That's an easy one. Panda, hello, how are ya? We're doing well, what you up to? Trying to add another Pokemon to our army. We were talking Malifaux there for a second, but showing off my Easter haul. Alright, working on coffee to brew sounds perfect. Enjoy. I think there's anything else. Watched Scott's stream last night. He was zooming. And then, yeah, I read my book. It's been so nice reading again. Very much enjoying it. Your stuff comes Thursday? Nice. I'm excited to see what you got. I guess the other stream things is my socials are there in chat. I posted my astrolith bearer. So if you guys want to see more of my lizards, he's posted on all my socials. TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Tomorrow, hopefully, hopefully, the March challenge video will be up. I say hopefully because I have a tiny bit more editing to do. And of course, Sadie made recording difficult, so I've got to figure out a part. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be Thursday. But if you guys want to check that, that's on our YouTube. I'm going to be starting Vashtor here soon. And I think that's all I got. Oh, one more thing. Exclamation vote for Sub Sunday. Today is last call. I think the Titanicus Knights are still in the lead by quite a bit. But whatever comes in second will also come to stream, so make sure you get your vote in for whatever you'd like to see. Oh, an Orcachew? 1 second. Oh, I think I've seen this. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cute. Anyone else have a sudden realization that when Piccolo destroyed the moon that he would have destroyed life on Earth? Fun, because it's not the first time the moon was blown up. Roshi also blew up the moon in OG Dragon Ball. So our poor moon just can't catch a break. Hey Pax, welcome in. Yeah, if you want to see my full gold workup, it is there, but it is starting with Retributor Armor. How are you today? But the full workup, I do have a video for if you want to see that. That says, I've reached the point in my Blood Bowl career where I'm watching strategy videos. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel like a lot of Blood Bowl is just, it's figuring out the rerolls and things, right? That was kind of the impression I got. It's very order of operations from what I can tell. Make sure you don't, like, lose anything. Yeah, how are you, Pax? What you up to today? Chillin'? Glad to hear that. Welcome on in. We are working on, this is for my Seraphon army. And I'm trying to bring in another Pokemon. So far for this army, I've been doing a lot of, like, nerdy references and bringing them in. So we've got, like, Chocobos as my Raptidon. I've got an Anjanath from Monster Hunter. I do have a Charizard as one of my bigger ones, a Venusaur. We're just doing a whole bunch of just nerdy references throughout this army. So this is our next one. It's been fun. Yes, but also I'm just bad and the league starts soonish. Okay. So just trying to get a leg up here. You got this, butts. Yeah, I felt like the little bit of Blood Bowl I have played, it's a lot of, like, reroll management. Order of operations. We did have Hypnotoad, that's right, that's right. I've got so many, I'm trying to remember what all is in it now. It's been a super fun army. Just kind of doing whatever we want to do with it. And the fact that it's all lizards and dinosaurs is it's just fun. And so taking a couple day break. Oh, from Final Fantasy. Might be able to ready to grind again later. Gotcha. That's the, I'm assuming, the remaster for 7. I know it's a very big game. I've decided to skip it. But I know that it's huge. I played the first one. I don't know. I don't know that these new Final Fantasy are for me. Which is weird. It's not something I ever thought I would say, but I don't know that they're for me. Me about to start. Sounds good. We will be here. See you after. My vibes-based coaching is not doing as well as I hoped. That's fair. We need more than vibes. This is but that's fair. All right, I'm gonna take a small break from this. Just kind of look away from it for a minute. And let's start our little... He does have these little attendants that go with him. So let's go ahead and start some of the gold and things for them. I'll leave him here so you guys can see. He's on screen. As a Seattle Mariners fan, I can confirm, vibes alone will not win you the game. Can confirm. Alright, so we've got armor, we've got feathers on this guy. I don't know what color that's supposed to be. It's supposed to be gold or maybe our jade. I'll leave that for right now. Go ahead and get all the gold started. I think what else is going on? Anyone else playing any other games? No, we were talking Final Fantasy for just a second there. What else we play in chat? I've stopped playing games because I've been reading instead. But I really need to get back and finish Dragon Quest. Sounds like there was... Oh, we all feel in the mood. Astro's gonna confirm this too, so silver linings, I guess. But Nikki, Lewd but Tifa. I know, I do love Tifa. I don't like the open world stuff. From what I've seen of Scott playing it, I would be very annoyed at having to do all the open world stuff. Just the... You have to unlock all your chocobo things, and you have to, like, do all this stuff, and... no. No. I'm good. I will let others enjoy. It's not for me anymore. Irene's called Smite out of desperation for a no-commitment time killer. Oh my goodness. I think the only time I ever see things for Smite are, I think the VTubers sometimes do things with it. It's the only... I forget that it's a thing. I picked up Sea of Stars, which won Best Indie Game at the Game Awards. I'm super excited to sit down with it. I enjoyed it. I think it was a nice little RPG. I enjoyed it. The art was fun. Characters are fun. I enjoyed my time with Sea of Stars. Alright. Since I don't know what that is, I'm going to come back to it a little bit later. Played Smite ages ago. Yeah, I forget that that's a thing. It is nice having that, like, game you can kind of fall back. Like you said, a little time waster. Those are nice to have. It's breaking my brain a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Dipping my toes back into competitive Pokemon. It's complicated. I can imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine how much stuff they've added. This might always look cool. I need a game like that where I can just sit down and play a couple matches. I need to pull out some of my little indie games. Like those games that you can play in like an evening. Those always end up being like some of my favorites. I need to just start one. It's just, yeah, I've been reading instead. I have a hard time doing like multiple hobby things. I tend to go like real hard on something and then I don't really do anything else. And right now it's reading instead of gaming. And the silly Chaos Knights. They're taking up far too much of my time right now. They look good, but they're taking, yeah. I underestimated the time they would take, and that's okay. We learn. Also working on Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. What do you think of Chaos Gate? I need to pick that up at some point when it goes on like a bigger discount. I saw Demon Hunters on sale recently. Was so tempted. How good is it? Yeah, what do we think? I know several people played it like when it first came out, but I don't think I've heard of, like, between updates and things. I don't know where it's at right now. So my favorite used to be the $20 I ever spent on a game. Paid $20 for gems to get into the closed beta, which got me free all God Pack later. 7,000 hours later, over 11 years of playing. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that definitely seems worth it. I don't think I realized it was that old. Like, I know it's been around for a bit. I don't think I realized it was quite that much, so. Hey, Hell Poop, yeah, Chaos Gate. Chaos Gate's fun. Dreadnought DLC, oh, is not worth it, though. Womp womp. Alright. How are you? What you up to today, Hell Poop? I like it so far. Spent a lot of time with XCOM 2, so there's very familiar. Yeah. Is that Barnes Emma? Welcome in. How are you today? We are working on some Seraphon. I've got my Spawn of Chotec that I'm trying a Pokemon scheme on. And then his little attendants are the same as my skinks for the rest of the army. So getting them all worked up together. How are you? Overwatch was released in 2016, only 2 years after Smite. Yeah, but one was Assassin's Creed 1. Slam. just to bring the pain back around here. Why would you say that? Because you like to bring up time, Slam. I'm just here to help. Here to help bring up time, too. I'm very helpful. Why do you wish to make me cry? I'm very helpful. Hashtag super helpful. How about sitting at work? Wonder if I should order out the Halo miniature game? I have not looked into it a lot. So I can't say one way or another. Painting some Halo would be fun, though. Painting Halo would be fun. Good thing Overwatch released Overwatch 2 before Smite 2 hit. Let's see, how is the community? Oh, for Smite. I cannot deal with super toxic MOBA communities. Well, that's a good question. I feel like those games that have just, like, again, been around that long. I guess they can go either way. I was gonna say you'd have, like, the real fans sticking it out, but also League's a thing, and that's been around for a while, so maybe maybe it's not a safe assumption. Hey, Dak, welcome in. How are you? Chat always helps. That's right. Anyone else trying the closed beta for Marvel's Not Overwatch? Yeah, what was that called? Rivals? Anyone else interested in that? When is that beta? I'm already spending all day getting yelled at by a toddler. Lol, Dota, or just more than that. Yeah. Yeah. Those are games I won't be touching, for sure. I tried League way back, and, well, that was enough. It's a MOBA, so, however, I only played the non-conquest, Summoner's Rift mode. Don't care about Overwatch. Marvel ain't my thing. That's fair. Dota 2 is still the only game I've been told to uninstall. It made me so happy. I need some help. One of my gacha games is apparently doing an Overlord mashup. Overlord is being correct that the protagonist is a clueless salaryman, Isekai. I actually have no idea. I have watched all of, I think, 2 episodes. I have no idea. You may be right. I don't actually know. If anyone else would like to help, please feel free. Oh, wait. Is today... Today might be Kaiju number 8 day. I forgot to look it up. I think it might be today. Now that you're mentioning Overlord. I've been reading the manga, and it's been really fun, so I'm excited for the anime. I can watch Marvel stuff, but yeah, just not into, like, having to have everything for it. I think a lot of people probably in the same boat. The Marvel burnout is real. Lincoln's fine. You enjoy. You won't see me in there, that's for sure. No thank you. Green Navy Blue, hello, how are you today? Today is rewatch Shogun episode 8 day. I cannot speak today, and I'm very sorry. But Fun fact, I just know that isekai is being added to the Oxford English Dictionary as a loanword. Right as everyone's getting real tired of them. Once I get that read of it, I decided I want no part of it. Isekai is a genre I'm tired of. Same. And I'm kind of over it. I didn't, like, super love it to start with, but now it's just, there's too much of it. Not my jam. Is it still a few days away? I couldn't remember. I knew it was coming up soon. For some reason, I thought it was today, but I could be wrong. You know what's apparently a good Marvel game? Midnight Suns? Has anyone played Midnight Suns? I feel like I saw streamers doing it, but I didn't actually tune in for any of it. Heard Midnight Suns was good. Never got around to it. Probably should. What type of game is that? I feel like I'm probably getting some of the games mixed up, if I'm honest. Which type of game is that? Oh, it's like XCOM. Okay. XCOM plus cards. Hey, Exalted. Welcome in. How are you? That could be why I also didn't check it. Well, yeah. I guess if it's one of the good ones, check it out. Squeenix Guardians of the Galaxy was also... I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that one. Which made no sense if Adventures was so bad. Because the Guardians of the Galaxy was just a story game. It didn't have all the just nightmare microtransactions and all the other stuff. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy was very good. I enjoyed that. I would recommend that one. Yeah. If you want, you know, a quicker story game. It was pretty good. You get a whole base to wander around and talk to everyone. Some of the dialogue is hilarious. Midnight Suns is super cool. Slice of life, XCOM cards. Wait, plus dating? Whoa. There's a lot of stuff in there. My goodness. I wouldn't have expected... That was not the one I expected. My goodness. Knights winning the poll. I have also found some knights. Let's go. Let's go. I have the little lancers that I will be working on. Speaking of, last chance. If you guys want to vote for Sub Sunday, exclamation vote. It looks like knights are going to take it, but second spot was kind of close last I saw. It was a Skaven and a Malifaux model. You guys have not put your vote in yet. Exclamation vote. But I will try to get the knights ready for this Sunday. You know, after I finish all those Chaos Knights and you guys make me work on my little knight. I'm just like, I'm free. I'm back in the freaking building. Let's see, superhero comic books are soap operas with powers. Plus there's... Wait, of course there's dating involved? Not a lot of the games. No. Not a lot of the games. I would not assume that, no. Skaven, Malifaux, Dark Souls. Oh, are they now tied? It means I get to pick. If you guys tie it, I get to pick. Don't want that to happen, do you? Make sure you vote. Put all the superheroes in a house together, you know what's gonna happen? Olympic Village. There should be dating in the game. See, should and is, I think, is the difference there. Does it make sense? Sure. But no, not the games I have played, that's not been a thing. Or it's just like the canon. They're a thing. So they're a thing in the game. Fulgrim, hello, how are you? Marvel's mostly characterized by minimal relationships, but loads of bump and uglies. There you go. There's the next game. The only Marvel game I want to hear is off the back end of Capcom Presents. The streamer has control of their stream content. He's got so many feathers. I don't think I realized how many feathers this guy had. We are doing a white base coat because I'm going to be doing a yellow over this. So this keeps the yellow nice and bright. So we'll come back for our yellow feathers. He's here to chop stuff up with his knife hands. Bang baddies, chew bubblegum. He's out of bubblegum. He's the best at what he does. We'll eventually get his game too, right? When do you think we'll get a... So we don't have a date for that, right? Did I miss something? Eventually get his game? Now that Spooderman is out. If what he does is any hot woman. Looking forward to see what the gameplay is like, yeah. I wonder if that'll be at Jeff Fest. Sarkarius, thank you so much for that sub. For 37 months of support. Thank you, thank you. What you up to today? I appreciate the support. A good evening to you. We're painting some lizards. That's what I got. This is for my Seraphon army that we're continuing to build. I almost want to do a schedule like Sly and see how quickly we could finish the rest of the Seraphon. Because I have the terrain piece, the little chameleons. I have some skinks that'll take like an hour to knock out. And then that's everything until I decide what duplicates of things I need. So like for a first pass at the Seraphon army, we're done. And then it's just adding on what I think I still need. Do you want to do a second doctor? Do you want to be Dr. Slam? Dr. Squared Slam? Hey, Damage Carbine, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, we're adding into our Pokemon for the army. I don't think it's translating quite as well as some of our other paint schemes, but we're getting there. He's definitely salamander-looking-ish. He definitely needs some more highlights, though. We're getting there. What are you up to? Welcome back, Folger. What you up to today? We're just working on some lizards. Dr. Squared, that's right. Got home from a very close game of Malifaux. Get Sanguinius in the mail today, and they fixed my PC right away. All in all, a good day. That is a lot of good back-to-back there, Sarkarius. I'm glad. Welcome in. What did you play? I was showing off some of my Malifaux earlier. What crew did you play? I picked up a few things on their Easter sale. So I finished off the Tri-Chi keyword, and I picked up Arame. And did you win? The most important thing. Now, did you have fun? MB3 Chaos, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on some lizards. Go ahead and get the rest of their little details blocked out. Working on lizards until I'm back to work on Chaos Knights. Contemplating paying Kurz a bit more. Make some progress toward finishing within the next 2 years. Have we hit a little roadblock with him? Some of those characters, I've definitely had points where it's just like, alright, I gotta set this aside for a bit. This is not what I want to do right now. I think Sanguinius has still been my toughest one. Mostly because it was a lot of non-metallic and a lot of textures. I was just like, ugh. It was just a lot. Explaining how much fun I had losing terribly at Blood Bowl to Mrs. Butts. I'm glad that works for you. I like that. Let's see, I played my Dreamer crew versus Nikima. 165 after failed to one-shot Dreamer, and in return, Chompy Bits bitter in her face. There you go. Avian was looking at Chompy Bits yesterday. It was a popular one. Well, good. I can understand 30% of the rules. I would go back to the Perdita Ortega gang. Love the look of them. They're fun. They are fun. Yeah, so much of Malifaux's learning, like, the crew. And the synergy behind the crew. Which is fun, I think. It's very different, I think, than... Because, like, Warhammer, you have so many different things. And yeah, there's some synergy between... depending on the army. But, like, so much of it with the skirmish game is... you just have to be that much more exact with what you're wanting to do, it feels like. So that's fun. Alright, there's all that. Go ahead and get eyes started. Perdita's my main crew. I've only won one game with her, but I like the mechanics too much to stop playing that keyword. I have a Hamlin crew that I do want to learn. Like, plague tokens and things are kind of interesting. I'm hoping I really like the try-chi keyword. I think I kind of want to make them my main to, like, learn more of the game. And, like, get better at it. But I do have a couple I can try. Oh, they look like flesh lizards. The top orange does definitely dip into, like, skin tone. Kind of the peachy skin tones. I think I might have misnamed Mr. Chompy Bits. I thought that was the teddy bear, which morphs into Lord Chompy Bits when the dreamer becomes a teen. Well, I thought there was the alternate sculpt, right? Is that not one of his? I'm gonna need some monster first. I thought the teddy bear is possessed by Lord Chompy Bits. Yeah, I thought it was an alternate sculpt, but I might also be wrong. I've not actually read into it. When I started Manifold, I walked into the store and I saw friends play. I looked at the model boxes, saw a box named Insomnia. I hadn't slept in 3 days. I walked out with the whole nightmare keyword. There you go. It was meant to be. You're up in the lore. There are 2 boxes for the Teen Dreamer. Yeah, I feel like he's just had a lot of alternate sculpts, but I don't actually know. Scott has looked into that keyword, so I've not looked at it myself because we don't tend to double up on things. So once he is kind of interested in something, I'm like, cool, I'll learn it when we play it, and that's it. And then I pick whatever I want to work on. Which for me turned out to be the entire 10 Thunders. Actually. I'll learn his later. Giant Bit's a big totem with way too many arms. Teddy bear as well. Teddy. I did want to ask, how is everyone's April challenge going? We are doing, if you guys have missed it, it's in our Discord. We're doing other games April for our April challenge. So a lot of us are doing things like Malifaux. There's 2 Cthulhu statues in the challenge, which is pretty nuts. We've got some, I think, some board games. I think what else is in there. But if you want to come join us or see what everyone's working on, that's in our Discord. I think I will bring mine back next week again to work on the Drunken Monks. Because we were cruising on them and I want to make sure I get mine done. Yeah, how's the April challenge going, everybody? I always love the look of Malifaux, but it's unlocked every time I go to buy a crew. The best way I have seen is kind of to look at the core boxes and see what vibes with you. And then just kind of go off that keyword. That's what I tend to do. Or if there's just a model you really love. Buying off of that is what I've been doing. But it is a lot. I think I saw they shared that it's over like 1,000 different models. Between the core boxes, the alternate sculpts, all of that. It is a lot when you're initially looking in and seeing what you want to do. I think a browse through the core boxes is a good way to do it. See what you vibe with and go from there. still to be learning new things. So all of our D&D games are based on 5th edition, and Shadows of Brimstone's mostly D6, D8, easy rules. We, I think, are finally finishing Strahd this week. Well, hoping to finish Strahd this week. I'm very excited. We're close. We'll see if, we'll see where the party takes us. I know we're getting close. It's been a really fun campaign, but excited to get things wrapped up here. He has a little bag of something. What do you have in your little pouch? Do you have snacks? Your little lizard snack pouch? The best way to play Ten Thunders. I've got almost the entire faction. I don't have the honeypot keyword. I'm not as interested. I don't tend to like more of the Wild West stuff, so I don't have that one. But most of the other stuff I do have. That is actually why I put off looking at Malifaux for so long, is I don't like Western. And the crews that Scott had were Western. And I was like, it's not a game for me. Not interested in Western. Did not know there were all sorts of other other not Western things in the game. Just because that's what he had. So wish I had looked more sooner. Let's see. Blood Angel, Termi, Captain, all built. I try to drift off to sleep while watching stream. Have a good night. I will try to be relaxing. Maybe not so screamy. So you can get some sleep. Have a good one, Rise. Thanks for hanging out. Team King Tristan, hello. How are you? We're doing well, painting some lizards. What you up to? Starting a new setting, Everyday Heroes, which is D&D Modern, still 5th edition rules. I would like to try some other systems after we finish Strahd. I still have my Call of Cthulhu starter set I'd like to try. We've tried Pathfinder and I hate it. I'd like to try some other systems. You can be as screamy as you like, thank you. I will scream as you drift off to sleep. Translation, give me the weeb stuff. Yes. Actually, yes. I just hate anything Western. I was like, not interested in that game. It's like, ah, dang it, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. Been holding out on me, Scott. As he taking a quick break from work, put some base coats on the bone dragons. Very nice. I was about to ask if we were working on some Tomb Kings. How are the bone dragons to work on? They seem like they would be quite the build project. And paint project. I'm so confused. I've heard my name in the background multiple times. What am I being blamed for? I was explaining to chat that I didn't look into Malifaux initially because it was all Western, is what you had. So I was like, Malifaux, whatever. And then realizing that it's not all Western. Then I was into it. That's not my fault. A little bit. You didn't do... That's because it looked all Western. So I didn't look into it. I don't like cowboys, but look, samurai. See? That's how you get me into a game, is right there. Look, samurai. Look, there are dogs. I'm in. It's really that easy. I need either a weeb faction or a critter faction, and I will play your game. That's all I need. I'm a simple girl. Call of Cthulhu is fun. Ours always devolves into shooting everything we see because we can become paranoid. I think that's how that works. We'll send you some Ludma One Piece stuff you can paint as a treat. What? Excuse me, what? What have you got? The build was silly because I cut it into a million bits and put it back together. Painting it has also been a lot. Mostly because of all the wraps I added. That's true. You do go very custom. We're adding more work, but it's gonna be worth it. I'm excited to see. Is the beggar sitting at the curb a monster or just a human? We better shoot him. Yeah, just in case. Just in case. My understanding is from the mechanics that you just kind of end up in that state anyway. between picking up all the lovely things as you go. The paranoia. Alpha was clearly made in the 90s. Katanas everywhere. Shadows of Brimstone's a heavy Western setting, but I play a samurai. There you go. Play the cool Western. Much cooler. Alright. Got weapons started. Feathers started. I feel like we should get back to the actual salamander for a bit. I just wish I was feeling him a little bit more, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and shade down this because the red is very bright in comparison to everything else we got. I'm gonna try it with our dark gray. Oh, Nico Robin boa statues I'm looking at. Nice poses, but crap paint jobs. I would paint. I will paint. I have to get ready for my next repaint. We're gonna do Goku and Frieza. I'm very excited. But then, yeah, I need to pick another. I need to pick One Piece or... I want to do My Hero. What I want to paint next. Especially with new season coming. I don't know why it's so hard to find an All Might to paint, but it is. Does Tim Vendors have a... I don't know by name, Edie. I'm sorry. I would need more help than that. Starting to feel bad for Yamcha. Constantly ignored by Nikki. Feels bad, man. Here I am, trying to grow my YouTube channel. My chat's just like, why not Yamcha? Trying to grow my YouTube chat. Coming in with the memes. Coming in with the memes. But yeah, Rise, that would be fun. I want to try painting those. I still kind of want to pick up some lacquer paints to try, too. Because I've not painted with those. And I know a lot of the Japanese painters, that's what they use. I just don't like having to keep all the extra chemicals and stuff in here, especially with Sadie. But I do kind of want to try them. He puts Yamcha in the art. He's not getting... Nope. If anyone is being tattooed on my armpit, it's gotta be someone I like. It's the only way I'm getting through it. I'm already, like, dreading the elbow. That's... Elbow and then here along Piccolo's already gonna hurt. I'm already dreading that. Broly. Just Broly in the armpit. Ravenlord's like, that's the only character I know. Please put it somewhere. Or Ravenlord. Getting pulled into Dragon Ball. Are you saying Yamcha isn't cool? I didn't say that. I just said I don't like him enough to be in my armpit. Nope. I am saying that. I am saying that. Bandits of Brimstone added a Gates of Valhalla campaign. I really want those characters. The Valkyrie looks so good. That is the most interesting mix of minis and things. Between Western, Samurai, and Viking. Can you come and chokeslam a load of users for me? I absolutely can. Tag me in, Paint It So. Tag me in. You can even make the Yamcha anime repaint a two-parter. Part 1, Impact Crater. Part 2, the corpse. Panda did send me one. Like a link for one, sorry. Panda did send me a link for a poor Yamcha. And it was hilarious because the description's like, are you a fan of Yamcha? Here, buy this dead Yamcha. It was hilarious. Hilarious. Tag yes. Yes. Be right back, chat. I have to go choke slam some people. Be right back. And you know, I watched WrestleMania. I saw some good examples on how to do that. I'll be right back. Spearing is more my move, Paint It So, I think. I really want to spear someone for funsies. But for you, I can do it. Absolutely. Nikki's Spear Maiden Cold. Someone. Hey. Hey. Shadow and Brimstone looks so cool. I want to buy and try it, but I have so many game books, not enough game groups time to play them. We have also looked at it, but again, we don't have like a board game group, so we have also waited. Now, if we end Strahd and like our group actually does play some games, I would consider it. We also have like all of Gloomhaven I want to play. But yeah, our group is very, very D&D focused. Which is fine, but I want to play other stuff. Yeah, come to Adepticon. You too can be speared by Nikki. I just get speared by that gore. Yeah, you think he has the best spear. You haven't seen me at Adepticon yet. Nikki bringing back the Space Wolf player body slamming Thousand Suns into tables arc. That's right. Bringing it back. We Space Wolf players need more spear options. You got me. I am the option. Here. Ready to go. You're weird. You have Space Wolves and Thousand Suns? I tried to. I picked up Thousand Suns a while back. Ended up, obviously, with all of that gold trim. I noped out, because that was before I did more commissions full-time. I couldn't handle all of the trim. So I still have some of my stuff, but yeah. I also had Thousand Suns. Snazak, welcome in. How are you today? Deploy the Ursa's spear. That's right. It'll lower me down in a rope. Why I oughta. Lemonard's got nothing on Nikki. That's right. I mean, he's not here. I'm here. I'm ready to go. Put me in. Why do you hate yourself twice? So I was gonna do Thousand Suns. And I was like, you know what? Corn's kind of fun. And if I do demons, I could play them in both. Turns out, Corn demons were garbage. And, like, a lot of the lists were just, like, bring as many bloodletters as you can fit in there. I was like, nah, this isn't for me either. So now I've got Slanesh, and I will just patiently wait for Emperor's Children. But that was my journey through chaos, and then I just don't like Nurgle. You're the Jojo. Yeah, I can't fear you if I don't come closer. We're getting there on our first. We're here is Big Lizard. He's getting there. And then little lizards are just gonna match my skinks, so they're not so bad. But this guy has a ton of feathers, which I don't think I realized just how many feathers are going on. We're gonna do a quick wash on all of our gold real quick. And then we're talking about me spearing people. Now you're caught up. Now you're caught up. You got the important stuff. You fancy? We're trying. It's another Pokemon scheme that I'm not completely convinced on just yet. I think if we can just get a few more highlights on, we'll see where he's at. We'll see if we still like it. He just feels a little dark compared to all the other lizards, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. It is Pokemon based, so it is, I keep goofing up the order of these letters. It's in my title. I keep trying to put like a sand salad it. There we go. I keep wanting to say like sandalit or something like that, and that's not correct. But then I can't remember the correct order of the letters. That's what's happening. I have 30 years of backlog. We tackle the backlog one challenge at a time. We tackle the backlog. Oh, it's not raining anymore. Time to get groceries and pray it won't rain too much. Good luck. You got this. I think I have to do post office today, and I don't want. Got so much stuff I need to do here that the thought of leaving the house is just awful. I don't want to do it. Heard you talking Malifaux earlier. Do you convince more people to buy into it? Because if not, I showed off my Easter haul. That's why we were talking Malifaux. And then Avian, I think, had some questions on Chompy Bits that I unfortunately can't help with. Because I haven't looked into him. Other than he's a cool model, I don't know a whole lot about Chompy Bits. But that's what we were talking about. But if you'd like to check out some Malifaux, thank you, Scott. There is our affiliate link there. That does help me out. By using that, that means I can buy more Malifaux, so thank you. Thank you, thank you. Maybe we do the Jade for this. The Jade's kind of fun. I don't actually know what it is on the box art, but Jade's always fun. Welcome back, Scourge Panda. Hope the meeting went well. We're still working on lizards. Alright, I feel like if we're waiting on washes anyway, we should go ahead and start these feathers so they can also start drying. Hey, Terrain Effects, welcome in. How are you today? See a fire type in? Yes, he is fire poison. So I figured he would work pretty well. It's hard because, like, a Salamander Pokemon is straight up Charmander. But we've already done a Charizard, so I didn't want to just repeat. Plus, it didn't work with the fin, so I don't know. It was a tough one to pick. I don't think I'm falling asleep. I was gonna say Rise. I thought we were going to bed. But I like that you're here. But also, get some rest if you can. I'm sorry, it's having a hard time getting to sleep. I'm fine. Finish coffee. Gonna figure out if I want a second cup. Yes. Here to help. Yes. Gonna land it. There we go. Toxic lizard. Toxic fire lizard. Definitely didn't buy the starter box for the other side, because I wanted the character for the Court of Two for free. Yep, so I bought the Oni faction too. I'm with you, Hail Poop. I got, I picked up the Urami keyword, just so I could take. So cool. Let's see. Means malfunction is perfect. Yesterday I've done nothing. Deletes everything and my extranet malfunctions too. I'm sorry to hear that. That is the worst. Oh, your TV. There we go. I don't know if that was something like programming related. But the worst is when you don't touch something and it just goes nuts. I'm sorry. I hope that you can get it worked out here. Figured out. Well, welcome on in. We're happy to have you. We're just working on some Seraphon. This is my Seraphon army. So adding on to it. It's like 19C and 94% humidity. Ew. Migraines induced. Sorry. Humidity like that is the worst. I spent $25 for a character. For 75 more, you can get him for free. Yeah. The more you buy, the more you save, Hail Boop. I understand. I understand completely. We did pick up the other side starter at Adepticon. We were kind of excited to try it. It seemed like kind of a neat place between like skirmish games and like the bigger, not quite as big as Warhammer, but you at least get like a few models on a base. We're excited to give it a shot. It seemed interesting. And the models are cool. Large scale skirmish, let's see. It seemed interesting, so we grabbed it. I think in general, we're both just wanting to try different games, so Seemed like a good thing to pick up. Keeps alternating, doesn't have 5 billion models to paint up. Yeah, I think both of us are a little tired of the batch paint grind. I don't mind doing it for work. I don't really want to do it for myself. Played a demo a few Adepticons ago. Again, it was fun, but I ran into, it was always the low priority for hobby. Yeah, that's fair. Similar to Malifaux playstyle, which is nice. Yeah, I think just getting more into both is exciting. Picking up Bushido's been fun. I don't know if I have the energy to go up to the store this week. I don't know what you were planning on, but these nights are just taking it out of me, man. I don't want to get my cheat sheet together before I go back up to look through all my Foxy dudes. See what all they got. You're skipping this week? Okay. I don't know if you were still playing on Lord of the Rings. Alright, let's go ahead and do... I kind of want to do the Jade for that. Let's get that out. Oh, it's already out. Just kidding. Take Obanite to paint? That's probably a good idea. Alright. Let's see. Let's go on. Chat, what are we watching this week? I know Waits of Mine mentioned Shogun, which I also need to start. It'll probably have to wait till after X-Files, if I'm honest, but I've heard that's very good. Anyone else watching anything good right now? Whenever Kaiju number 8 goes up, I will watch that. Gonna finish up Dairy Girls tonight, probably, and then start Renegade. Wait, Renegade Nell, maybe? I don't know, either of those. I'd be watching X-Files if someone who wasn't working during their living. My goodness. Gross. Gross. I do have to say it's kind of a miracle that you've gotten me to watch 7 seasons of something. That's unheard of in Nikki land here. Unheard of. I have another Scrubs binge while I'm getting the treadmill on. Also Dexter. Started watching the new Pokemon Horizons. It's so good. I've not watched some of the recent ones. I am sure that they are. I kind of forget that they still have, like, new series coming out. It's just a fawn over Mulder. It's okay. I just need to see what silly things he's getting himself into, you know? Our boy. Our very special boy. Dairy Girls on Netflix. Follow some teens and dairy during the later years of the Troubles. Really fun stuff. Renegade now is a new series on Disney Plus. Fantasy type-ish. I feel like since we canceled Netflix, I'm just so out of the loop on everything now. Which I know is exactly what they want me to feel. And I'm not going to let them win. But yeah, I feel like I'm just out of the loop. Hey Phaedrus, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on some Seraphon. What you got going on? This is for my personal Seraphon army. We've got the Spawn of Chotec and his little skink attendants. So trying to get them all worked up. Out of the backlog. Onto the table. You all shall watch Shogun. Seen a character restored in Game of Thrones Dragon Good too. I want to waste mine. I just, yeah. Like, I feel bad. Like, I try to work until dinner. And then we've been watching X-Files. And then I have enough time to, like, read my book. And then I go to bed. And that's it. That's, like, the time I get. Let's see, I finished listening to The End and the Death recently. That was good. I'm either going to watch Supernatural, because I don't remember where I stopped. I'm not sure what else. Oh, Fallout is this weekend. Anyone else going to watch the new Fallout show? Kind of forgot. JPEG, hello, how are you? Oh no, I fell down and went boom at work, so kind of sore. Managed to protect my head. I'm glad to hear that. Relaxing and healing now. My goodness, I hope that you recover here quickly. I'm sorry that happened. You're having to deal with that. But welcome on in. Where are you at, X-Files? We just watched the first episode of season 7. So we're still cruising along here. Oh, what do I want to work on next? Oh, that's drying. I want to work on my monster. That's what I want to work on. Shogun good. Samurai and dog. I started the first episode, but Sadie was being really, really needy. So I stopped because I wasn't giving it the attention it deserved. It's like, I'll come back when she settles down. Oh, it's Wednesday, but wait until the weekend to watch it. Gotcha. You're getting there. Episode 12 is my favorite. It's been really good. I'm really glad that we started X-Files. It's been fun. I just wish I could watch more things and more X-Files. Dumb job. Taking all my dumb time. Dumb. Dumb. The other thing I've realized with more YouTube is, like, normally when I'm just painting, I can have something on in the background and, like, watch things. But when I have to edit, I can't do that. So everything just feels like it takes longer. Because I need audio for it. So that's been kind of difficult too, getting that worked in. Converted last year. Started Age of Sigmar. Still play 40k, but I have Stormcast and Cruel Boys and Skaven soon. Yes, I am waiting for Skaven. Honestly, I'm trying to get a lot of my lizards done so we can swap to Skaven when they come out. So I've got my giant army I want to add on to. Because they're fun. Are you going to be picking up the... I guess if you have Stormcast, you'd be getting the new box, right? For both? Who else is looking at the starter box for Sigmar? Anyone picking up some Stormcast, some Skaven? What are we thinking, chat? They look so good. I'm so excited. I've not been buying as much Games Workshop lately, but Skaven's that army. It'll pull me back in. We'll get some Skaven. They're just too good not to. As we land in 40k, I really picked up the Skaven army book for fantasy as I'm hooked on their lore. They're just fun. I think they're kind of like the Seraphon for me, where it's like, if you're working on Skaven, you can't be sad. They're just fun. I mean, unless you're batch painting like 100 clan rats, then they get a little sad, but like working on their characters and stuff, they're just fun. Like across the board. Skaven are just cool. Because when you think they're out, they pull you back in. I'm glad that'll kind of be it for my armies, though. Unless Eldar. I would get anything new for Eldar, but... Which, of course, as soon as I say that is when Emperor's Children get their book. They're in here listening to me, I know it. I know it. Scorpions. Yeah, if we get some new warp spooters, some of the other stuff, I'd pick those up. But I'm glad I have, like, the armies that I want, if that makes sense. Just kind of adding on at this point. I can buy at least one starter, if not two, depending how badly I want to have the 1k Skaven list. Yeah, see how well all of it kind of goes together for a list. Makes sense. Sad thing is none of my friends like the minis games because they're too expensive, so I don't have anyone to play with, which is why I've gotten to more of the painting side of the hobby. You have the opposite that we do, Panda. You've got board game friends who don't want to do miniatures. We have the miniature friends who don't want to do board games. You have the opposite of our problem. Which means we just, buy some land out somewhere and everyone can move out and we'll play games. Back to gamer commune. Should introduce them to Malifaux, only $50 to get into? Exactly. Why can't we have both? Exactly, I know. That's why we move out somewhere. Come with us, chat. Gamer commune. Gamer commune. I just want to play games all the time. Funky welcome in. I'm pretty sure every time someone mentions Warp Spider, they get pushed back another month. Reset the clock. How are you today? But I need them. I did the thing. I painted the Finecast, and I was like, alright, they're painted. You can bring out the plastic now. And now we're just waiting. Now we wait. Nikki, for the last time, I'm not going to join your gamer commune. If you keep insisting it's going to be nudist, stop asking me about it. TMs are enough. That's Slam. Imagine. Imagine. Imagine how many games we could play. I'm just being a stick in the mud. Imagine. This is for your own good. Can see? See? Slam's just holding everything up. Shake my head, We could all just be playing games right now, but Slam. You severely underestimate how much I want to play games all day. We could all just be playing games, having a good time, but no. Hashtag blame Slam. I did see the eclipse, yeah. So we were actually in the path for totality, which was pretty cool. I didn't really understand why people were so excited initially, but now having seen it, I get it. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. We had our glasses, and then just, I don't think I can, like, it's how dark it got was so weird. It was like such a surreal feeling just watching it go nighttime in like minutes. I can't, I don't think I'll get over that. That was pretty cool. Oh, you were too! Good. Yeah, it was a really cool experience. I'm glad we were in the way, essentially. In the path for it. It was really cool. Did you do anything special for it, or just get to hop out and see it? You never have to do laundry? See, Panda's here for silver lining. Yeah, it's other people's problems. Yeah. It was awesome and funny because all the birds went quiet. I didn't notice that here. I know some of the neighbor doggos. And I don't know if it was because of the eclipse or just everyone being outside, but they were kind of going nuts. But it was pretty cool. Glad we got to experience that. Alright. Quick highlight there. Then you get some metal on their little cattle prod things. I brought extra glasses from work. Distribute them to the eclipse watchers in the area. I like that though, because like I paid for like a 5-pack. It was the only way I could get them like in time. And now what do I do with them? I know the news had something where you could like recycle them, and they basically send them to like museums and things that would use them again, but schools, things like that. I'll just hold on to them in case we ever get like a partial or something, or I need them. I'll just save them for 2045 or whatever the next one is. Yeah, we'll need them in 20 years. I'll put them somewhere safe for 20 years. And we never saw them again. Wildlife goes a bit nuts. Yeah, they had from the news, they had, I guess the local zoo had an event for it where you could go watch it at the zoo. And they showed a clip specifically of the flamingos that as soon as it started to get dark, they all gathered in like the shallow pool. Getting ready to sleep. I don't know what some of the other ones did, but that was the one that they showed. It was cool. The credit union nearby, so we basically had a short party in the parking lot with them, other apartment people. Watches the Black Hole Sun pass. That's cool. I like that it was kind of everyone hopping out at the same time to watch. cool moment to share together, yeah. Alright, we got our silver, we got our little pokers. We'll just go ahead and keep working on the gold while I've got it on my palette, honestly. Get it done. And I think we need to get back to the actual salamander for a bit. I gotta get this color scheme locked down to where I want it. I think having them with him to kind of brighten up the unit I like, so maybe I don't need to worry about it as much as I am. Just because he has a lot of gray next to all of our bright colors, so maybe they'll balance themselves out here. More than I'm thinking. Seeing conflicting dates. The next time we'll be on the path to Tally won't be for another 300-ish years. That's pretty nuts. Oh, wasted mind. If you're there, would you like a snack? Do we snack today? Trying to be better about remembering it. Because it's not in my eye line. Autofire, hello! How are ya? Hey, it's going well here. How are you? Trying to get some more lizards done today. What you got going on? It was really fun coming to check out your Spider-Man yesterday. If you guys missed the raid, Autofire was working on Spider-Man miniatures. I'll give a follow. Good, but sleepy today. Hopefully you get some rest. Get to relax a little bit. Hey, Zalaviathan, welcome in. That was weird. A sound alert? Or did something not work? I love astronomy. It's an interest more so than a career goal. My brain not big enough for that level of science. I can imagine that's pretty involved. No, it is interesting. We were watching, we were talking about it in chat earlier, but NASA had a Twitch stream where they were going around with the eclipses that was passing over different places, and it was really cool to get more of the locations. They were given more of the science and stuff behind it. It was cool. I'm gonna take a day and nerd out with it. Oh, you worked on some of the Cthulhu yesterday. I plan to work on it more later today. Hell yeah. I know Panda is also working on Cthulhu. Got some airbrushing the other day. I'm excited. Twitch wasn't letting me send messages. That's weird. I'm not sure. It is a Tuesday, though, and I know sometimes they're doing updates, so maybe something's getting worked on. Could just be that. Yeah, do it more, Autofire. There's Panda. There's Panda. Friend me was outside with the photography equipment. He had the protective lenses, recorded the whole thing. That's so cool. The other thing is, like, after the, like, NASA stream and everything kind of wrapped up, everyone was getting their time-lapse stuff together. So, like, when I got on in the evening, everyone had already posted more of the time-lapse, and getting all of that, like, edited together. It was really cool to go through all that. There are, like, photos of, like, the plane flying in front of it. That was really cool. Just the whole, like, city skylines with it behind it. Really, really pretty pictures from the eclipse. Here now, Razor building diorama for Mini of the Month. Very nice. Do you have something in particular for the diorama? What you got planned? Or is it a secret? What was the deal? Oh, the fighter jet. They had a fighter jet basically staying within the shadow of it, collecting a whole bunch of data. So as the eclipse was moving, they had like a pilot keeping up with it, so they could do just collect a bunch of data as it was going. Maybe we'll summon Cthulhu when we're both done. Who knows? Hashtag just cultist things. Yeah, maybe. Cthulhu's been waiting this whole time. They're like, if I could just get 2 people to work on it. And he comes back. This is why I need to play Call of Cthulhu, chat. So I know what to do. Helioscope would have been amazing. I do! If someone has to... Oh, I need to put exclamation ads on me. I do get the money from ads. If you need a break from the ads, consider subscribing. You get one sub from Twitch Prime you can also use. You also get our emotes, you get the sub lounge and our Discord, all that good stuff. But you can't hear me because you're in ads, so. I probably could add it. But yeah, exclamation ads. How many you're not games to be like, why are there two old people painting this thing right now? What do they know that we don't? It is time. Chat has spoken. We end the April challenge and just start chanting. Alright, there's our little lizards. They're coming along. Now I'm further into it, I'm rethinking that, oh, the shade of green I use as the base. Space Hulk thing. Cut up an old gene stealer, use some of the corner parts from the boarding action terrain. Recreate some of the old Space Hulk gene stealers, that's cool. The Space Hulk had such good sculpts for both sides. The Gene Stealers and the Blood Angels had so many cool sculpts. That's a fun, like, inspiration to take. Hey, welcome back, Majors. Yes, I do get money from the ad. Alright. I'm losing steam so fast this morning. I feel like it's obvious how much of a pull those nights are taking on me. But we push on, chat. Let's get another orange for his little frillies. Where is the orange I want? Okay, I thought maybe it was by the airbrush. It's not. So where did I put it? This one will work if I don't find it. Alright, let's try this. I own the game, so I can take it out easily. Yeah. We picked one up. We lucked out and found it at a swap meet forever ago. I think we played it once, maybe twice. It's very difficult. But they had some really nice sculpts in there. Has anyone else played Space Hulk? Alright, just gonna highlight along here. Probably need to bring a little bit more of the red in, but we can do that. Blend it all together. You need to strip all the Space Hulk minis. Peter, you don't summon him. You go crazy because he wakes up. He doesn't even know you're chanting. I think two people paint him at the same time is a good way to do it, though. Like I believe in our community. I think if it were to happen, it's auto-firing Scorch Panda for sure. Where the heck is that orange? I really want it, and I don't know where it is. Oh, wait, here it is. I must have grabbed it and auto-mod. That's fine. We can talk about big lizards in my chat, automods. Alright, let's try this orange. I think this is going to be more what I'm looking for. I was trying to replace Troll Slayer orange because it keeps gunking up on me. It's not a nice orange to work with. Takes too many coats to get right. So I've replaced it with this Vallejo one and I'm much happier with it. Do it! I dare you! Yeah, are we sure we want to threaten the person painting Cthulhu? I don't know about that. I don't know about that strategy. It's not the strategy I would take, that's for sure. I would make sure Panda is very happy with me. Yeah. Bring Panda some coffee. You know, getting the little fronds painted is already helping. I'm already digging this more. I haven't found an orange yet that isn't too chalky or too thin. Maybe the new Vallejo line. I like this. This is what I'm using. I'm using orange red. I like it quite a bit. I guess it's somewhere between like Troll Slayer and Wild Rider. Like it's got a little bit more red than Troll Slayer. But it's still like a nice kind of, I don't know, general orange. I like it quite a bit. I picked it up, and what else did I get? I got German orange, which is more of like a salmony orange. And what's this? Oh, that's not it. Light orange is the other one that I used. I guess would be closer to Fire Dragon? Closer. I don't think I've used this. I don't remember now. Nikki has nothing to worry about. She has her blueberries, the blueberry sausage. Not for long. They're gonna get photos here. Not for long. But if you're saying I avoid Cthulhu, maybe I just keep him. In case he's. Recently discovered how pigments are made and was kind of floored at the things we use. Yeah. Imagine how they how some of the pigments used to be made too. Pretty nuts how some of them we got the colors. Oh yeah. Oh, Rise is back. So I just get up and work on Magic the Diamond deck and watch stream. Salamander Land looking cool. I'm sorry you can't get some sleep. But I'm glad we've got you today. Hopefully you can get some rest later when you're feeling it. When your body decides to cooperate. He's getting there though. I feel better now that we've got these started. I think it helps tie in like his little face. Feeling better now. Bring a little bit more of our red back in. Nothing like using arsenic in your paint. That's right. It's the only way to get the right color. It's such a pretty green plate. Let me eat off of it. Wasted mine. I'm gonna grab a snack. Unless you want to pick one. I think I saw like an ice cream cone thing in there. I don't know if that's good. Trying to find other things that were like easy for us both to find. Pretty sure I saw like an ice cream cone. Fire away. Let's see what we get. Alright, chat. What snack shall we pick? Goodies. Got a random orange Kit Kat the other day. It was pretty nifty. We'll take more of those. Okay, we had a Kit Kat yesterday. No Kit Kat. The cone is, oh, marshmallow. I could see that. Oh yeah, it does say cone marshmallow. Imagine. Do you want to try that? Or I've got some like cracker. No, these aren't the crackers. These were the crackers. I don't know what flavor theirs are. Cone or the crackers? Let's try the crackers. I kind of want to try these. That sound good? Sally Mastiak, welcome in. How are you? I'm gonna look up what it says about the crackers. Sankaku cracker, triangle-shaped cracker vegetable flavor. that's what we've got. Cracker, triangle-shaped cracker vegetable flavor. Let's try them. Green crackers with grass flakes. Let's try it. All right. Let's see. Slices next up for cities. 20 Fusiliers. Gun boys with big shields. Are those? I think those are really strong. I think they might have now gotten nerfed. I'm experiencing snack envy. I found this box just on Amazon, Stellar Mass Jack. If you're looking for just a treat box, that's where we got ours. How are you today? What you up to? All right, let me unbox the snack. Ah, little tray of crackers. Crumbs everywhere. Okay, let's try a cracker. Those are pretty good. I like those. I feel like I've had something similar here in the States. They're pretty good. I got crumbs in my Pokemon. I like these. Not bad. I don't know that I'd pay to, like, import them, but they're pretty good. And the broccoli carrot flavored crackers, yeah. I've got a tomato. Got some carrots. Spinach. On the packaging. Grass flakes were alive. I don't see any, I guess I have little flakes on mine. Oh. They're pretty good, though. It's nice to try a savory snack. All the other ones we've had are sweet. These are good. Snacking me till you get to the wasabi Kit Kat. Yeah, Wasted Mine got some weird flavors in his. I definitely lucked out last box. I didn't get some more of the weird flavors. The other one I really liked was the sweet potato Kit Kat. That was very good. Japanese snack boxes can be hit or miss. I got one and like 8 of the things are maze sticks and some other weird but pleasant flavors. You love the wasabi Kit Kats? Now we know where to send them, Wasted Mind. And my Mass Jack, it's all of the all of the wasabi. Yeah, what'd you up to today? The track. We go through our box, we get all the wasabi, and then we send it to Stellar Mass. We're like a secondhand snack box, yeah. Would anyone else like our leftovers? Just kidding. I will take them. If I do end up with any, you're the first person on my mind. Well, for anyone who may be coming, I'm working on, this is the Spawn of Chotec, which is one of the new models for the Seraphon. So it's him, and then he has 3 little attendants that go with him. And we are painting him like another Pokemon. Which I keep forgetting. Salandit. It is, he is gray and red. He is a fire type, but also poison. So trying to bring his scheme to our salamander here. I think it's working okay. I'm not loving it as much as some of the others we've done, but I think it's working alright. I think if we lighten him up a little bit more with highlights, we'll pull it together. Excuse me. Yeah, who's that Pokemon? My wife used to get a Kit Kat sampler from Japan or a case of Coffee Crisp Canada for my birthday. I need to try Coffee Crisp. I think Ravenlord and Reaper have mentioned the Coffee Crisp. I've not tried that. But it sounds like something I would like. I need to find it. I'm assuming I can also just get it on Amazon. Go full All-Tune and Scyther army. What could I do with Scyther? Trying to think what I have left that we could try to get Scyther. So what I have left is the terrain piece. I have the chameleons, which we're going to do little Kecleon on. Everything after that's kind of duplicates, so I was going to switch off the army kind of once we get one of everything done. Because at that point, it's just adding on what I need to like fill out a list that I want to run. So I'm okay hopping to another army. Like, I consider it complete. Everything else would be additional. But yeah, we're almost done. Pretty nuts. I'll have an actual finished army. Terrain piece painted as Mount Moon. There we go. Coffee crisp. I need to get my hands on some coffee crisp. I like coffee and I like crispy. So like that has all the things a Nikki could want. Bright stripe or speckle pattern through the red. I think, so I did a little bit of the orange. The Pokemon itself only goes up to an orange, but I might put a little bit more later. I think, yeah, we're on the same thought there. Kind of wanted to like highlight this and see where it gets, and then if I need to come back, we may do that, yeah. Mikey, welcome in. How are ya? A complete army. Yeah, we are so close. How are you? I have painted many complete armies, but not for myself, so it's nice to have my own. I would say my Space Wolves are close. It was just waiting to see what's going to happen with the, like, Wolfen and things. I didn't know if Thunderwolf Cav are still going to be, like, a thing, so I waited. Space Wolves are very close, though. Definitely needs a Pokemon Center terrain piece. Now I'm, like, thinking about what we could do. I need a few more of these crackers. Hey, Tony, welcome in. How are you? Alright. I'm just paint. Get this whole other side chat. There was very much the thing with the fast move attachment. They stomp. Here's my thing. I used to take them in like every list, but they never did super great for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. If we get to keep them and they get better, then I'll paint them. If they don't, or if we lose them, because I don't know what happens with Primaris, then I'm not gonna paint them. So I just set them aside until we kind of see where it shakes out here. GW has no qualms about giving a metric crap ton of space range. So I think they'll be safe. I mean, bikes and things got legends, so I'm probably gonna wait. After what happened to the poor Stormcast here, I'm gonna wait. We'll see. Would I like to paint them and get them finished? Yes. Is it gonna be worth my time? I don't know. I don't know. Is these similar size and shape, with wafers and coffee flavor filling between the wafers? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna find that later. We may add some coffee crisp to the old throne later. That sounds real good. I'd like that. If only the import wouldn't be more than the bar. Yeah, that's the hard part. I like some of the goodies. I don't know that I like them enough to pay import stuff on them. Not super sweet or strong starting flavor. Yeah, I gotta find those. Alright. Just fixing where I had a little bit of the orange overspray. Get him back to gray. Our Vindicator's going back into the vault, because I just painted one. I'm be so mad if it turns out they're being binned. I don't think there's a great way to know now, honestly. Oh, wait, Vindicator, the... Yeah, the Stormcast dude, right? I mean, all the Stormcast ones are listed, so if you want to see what they're doing, they're on the community site. Sorry, I was thinking the tank. Yeah, the Vindictors are the Stormcasts, and the names are just too darn similar. But yeah, all the Stormcasts are listed. I don't think they were on there, but I would double check, because I don't play Stormcast. They're not, okay. They're newer, aren't they? They're part of one of the newer boxes. Pretty sure. They're fine. Everything's in Thunderstrike-ified. Yeah, for the things that are actually leaving, there is a list on the community page. So I would check that out before maybe painting anything else. If you're not sure on the next thing you're working on, take a look at the list. I'm trying to decide if I paint the Doomflayer for the Skaven. I have it. It's in resin. It's on the list, but it could just still be a fun project. I can always proxy it in, since I just play Franz and play Scott. Alright. I think he's starting to come together. Feeling better about him now. Are they getting axed or just getting new kits? We have to wait for that bit. Some are getting new kits, some are getting axed. And obviously we don't know which is which at the moment. Yeah, some's getting glow up, so they did say that on the... I think it was actually part of the Skaven, like, blurb. Some of them are coming back with new kits, some are going away, but they didn't say which are which. Because then it takes away from the reveal of the new stuff. So. It's a frustrating time for our poor Stormcast friends. You know, Liberators are getting a new kit. We saw Prosecutors in the trailer, so I guess they'll get new minis. Yeah, I would feel like if you're trying to plan, the trailer is probably the best you've got at the moment. Kind of the same for the Raddies. If you think something's going to get replaced or just gone. My plan is to just wait for the Skaven, because most of my stuff's painted, so... I'm down to, I need to finish, like, Warp Lightning Cannons, and... I've got a Screaming Bell that I eventually need to work on. I just really don't like working on those types of minis. They're not as fun to me. It's gonna be sad if like 90% of the Stormcast Eternal stuff comes back. Feel bad for all the people that sold their stuff, just have to buy new ones. Oh, if you think like more of it's replaced. I don't think the older stuff's gonna get replaced. I doubt it. Trust us and soon, both implied. Yeah, it's a frustrating time. We'll just have to see how it all shakes out, is all we can do. I definitely feel for the people trying to plan around it. You give it a few years, they'll reopen the Sankersack Chamber. Release it for 2 times the price. Made to order, yep. I'm losing steam, chat, sorry. Well, another small stretch. We'll do a couple more crackers. I'm glad I don't play competitively. Yeah. Big same. Big same. Has anyone played any tabletop here lately? Either Warhammer or other games? We did a Bushido learning game last week, which was a lot of fun. I'd like to play some more Malif. I think once we get our D&D campaign wrapped up, we get our Saturdays back. A little easier to work in those other games. It's hard to do some of that during the week and have enough time and things like that. Now sun's adept again. Fry's playing Magic. After C2E2, I'm gonna bug Avian for a game. Let's go. Sounds like a good plan to me. I need to make sure I get my Titans and my Knights together so I can bug Avian in the future too. To be honest, competitive players probably weren't taking any or of the squatted units. Probably definitely not. I wouldn't imagine so. But as far as like keeping up with changing lists and things, yeah, I'm glad I don't worry about the meta too much. Had a good game of Age of Sigmar, King Brood Stomp, Mega Gargants versus Bony Boys. Took a different list than I normally do, so it's a great challenge. Lots of hoots and hollers, love that. That is the marker of a great game there. Good. Glad it was fun. I'm gonna apologize for Sadie, who you probably hear in the background. I put out some stuff to donate. It sounds like they're here to pick it up. Sadie's here to help. I call her Meta Nikki. Could you imagine, chat? Next time you come in, I'm just like full on sports desk. They're the middle ground between you two and me. We'll meet up and play board games and tabletop games in the wilderness. Sounds good? Absolutely. We'll just go glamping with board games. I don't even know what that would be. I'm trying to like guess where that would be. I like it. And keep nudging him into Malifaux. Do it. Do it. Sadie starts barking as I get to the card. Maddening cacophony. That's, yep. She knows. She knows too much, right? She cute, but she loud. She cute, but she loud. Yes. Board game glamping. Board game glamping. She cute, but she loud is your Tinder profile, isn't it? I don't know what you're talking about. They say dogs are like their owners, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I would never. It took Ulysses' Ark in the Black and Manfred. It's a buddy cop movie of a list. Very class hammer, lots of movement. Super stoked on Age of Sigmar at the moment. I think our big localist tournament will be the final one for 3, maybe the first of 4. I don't know how to... We were playing some Sigmar, and I was enjoying it. I think I'm just tired of all the rules. I'm tired of all the books. I'm tired of... I don't know. I'm very burnt out on Games Workshop at the moment, which is definitely part of it. I do want to try the new edition, and Scott's been picking up Flesh Eater Quartz and Cities of Sigmar. I think we'll play it, but I do hope that it's streamlined enough to not be frustrating. Big storms rolling through. We have one dog trying to crawl up pant leg. The other one's going psycho barking every clap of thunder. I am glad that Sadie doesn't really care about storms. Unless there's just like a really sudden thing of thunder, she really doesn't bark at it or care too much. She just, yeah, obviously hates going outside when it is happening. After Simon, who was very scared of storms, I am glad Sadie's not. She's my first Sheltie that doesn't seem to care about storms. The one I had growing up hated them. She'd get really nervous the whole time. Simon would bark at them. Sadie's pretty chill about the storms. Surprisingly. They'll bark at literally everything else, but the storms are fine. You said they say dogs are like their owners. I don't get it. As it gets a paranoid delusions, right? Stop it. Yeah, stop reading my tarot with magic cards. Thank you. That's great. City Rector, she does not like fireworks. So it's interesting. She's fine with thunder. She does not like fireworks. 4th of July, and we had a little bit around New Year's. That was not fun. Pueblo would be closest? Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. It makes sense. Without a map in front of me, I think that makes sense. Like a little lizard chat. Get in there. Get in there. What do we think? Do we think? I don't know. I'm still not completely sold on him. I think it'll be fine, but I don't know. I don't like him as much as some of the others we've done. That's okay, though. Because he'll be done and ready for a game. Then we will learn new edition with him. He ashy in a good way. Yeah, I think it definitely reads as a salamander, I think. Just, he's not as bright as the other boys. But maybe that's okay. That's how I feel right now. That interpretive dance is how I feel right now. Let's get a wash on his teeth, because that's easy. We'll just work on his little mouth for a little bit. Get purple too. Maybe some orange between the grain scales. Almost like he's molten. I think, we mentioned this earlier, I think a little bit more in here would be good. I'm definitely feeling it on this side. Like it just, I don't know. Needs a little something more. Well, let's start his little mouth. And get colors for his eyes, I guess. Let's see. We can go through the streamer things again. Tomorrow, no stream, but YouTube video. You guys want to check out the March challenge? That'll go up tomorrow, unless I had an editing snag today. Then it'll be Thursday. If you guys want to check that out, that'll be over on YouTube. I'm going to be setting up for our next tutorials and things over there as well. The rest of this week, I'm going to be working on that and trying to get these nights done. Out of here. Bye. That's the rest of my week. On Sunday, we'll be back with Tiny Nights for Titanicus. So if you guys want to catch some Titanicus action, that won the Sub Sunday vote. We still need to figure out what the second one is going to be, though. So if you want to see something, exclamation vote for Sub Sunday. That will be the following week. Thank you, everyone, for all the support with the Sub Sundays. But make sure you vote. The cards say tooth and nails need fancy colors. We just go cherry red on these lizard nails. And I think that's all I got. We got YouTube. For Partner Plus, we're in a good spot, so I feel really excited for that. When we started stream, we're at 47 of our 100 needed for Partner Plus. So thank you, everyone, for the support, for updating your subs, for subbing for our Partner Plus push. I think we're on track, so if we just hold, maybe grow a tiny bit just in case. We should have that all unlocked May 1st, so thank you, everyone. And I think that's the big stream updates I've got. I'm just kind of getting back into the groove here after Adepticon. I was kind of complaining yesterday that I felt like I was in a good rhythm, and then we left, and now I'm trying to get back to it. Some reason it's hard getting back here. But we'll get there. One lizard at a time. We'll get there. Anyone have something coming up this week we're excited for? Like mine's just D&D this weekend. Trying to make it till then. Gonna see NoFX and Pennywise on Saturday night? Hell yeah, Panda. That's awesome. That'll be fun. Pre-release for new Magic set? Man, I'm realizing I've not caught up, or followed along with Magic. There for a little bit after we stopped playing, I would still like keep up with the decks and things. Now I don't know anything that's going on. I guess, is there something you're very excited for with this this new set? Snowfx is Farewell Tour, so it'll be great. Kung Fu Panda, couple of dinner parties, high fashion installation, art gallery, time with fiance. That sounds perfect. Let's see, I've got a game against my friend Jeff's Nurgle planned. Hell yeah. I got some Nurgle. Cowboys and oh, we're very excited. All caps. It's Cowboys and Bandits set. Yeah, I feel like I just kind of drifted out of, like, even the people I used to follow, I don't see them pop up on my feeds. So I'll have to go see what all is in Cowboys and Bandits. Medallion, welcome in. Last set was awful to me. This one looks like a bunch of toys for Commander. They have a Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner cards. That's pretty great. Magic is just everything now. It's when Magic and Fortnite get their collab together. That's when we're in trouble. That was another thing from the Eclipse news that I was watching. So, like the local news channel. They're like interviewing, I must have been a teenager. They're like, what was the Eclipse like? He's like, yeah, it was really cool, blah, blah, blah. It felt like a Fortnite event. It's like, yeah. But it made me giggle. The Eclipse is like a Fortnite event. The child. Yeah, it was funny. Cunning Coyote and Resilient Roadrunner. I do want to take a look. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. Those are great. I'm going to read them here after stream, but those are great. Poor Cunning Coyote. Never gonna get the Resilient Roadrunner. Okay, let's figure out. Every time I'm getting stuck, I'm just forcing myself to, like, push through this guy, so let's just go ahead and figure out his little fin thing here. Last, that was awful in general. I'm still angry at Warner Brothers for canceling Shelby in the movie. Yeah. That whole thing's been a mess to read through. feel like we need to bring more red to the little crest here. Let's do that. I feel like I didn't do a great job with the red on that. I feel like I can just reinforce more of this by hand from the airbrushing. Kind of like we did for his little frillies. That'll put us in a good spot too. Like that's too much red, but we can bring it back down. Set him down for a minute. You wait right there, Mr. Salamander. Gotta figure you out. We're gonna work on these boys for a bit. I need to not look at you for a second. Let's get our magenta. Hopefully when we come back to him, I'll feel better about him. We're not there yet. Alright, we're gonna thin down our magenta. Kind of glaze it in. Not quite that exact though, so I guess wash is probably more accurate. Gives us a little bit of an orange and then the magenta at the very tip. I've been doing this across all of our lizards, so this will help tie them into the rest of my forest. Speaking of, if you do want to see more of my stuff, it's on my socials. So I actually posted my astrolith bearer. If you want to see him, he is on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok this morning. And I tried to get a family shot of all of my Seraphon, but I need a bigger light box. So you can see most of my stuff in there. I did do a video that I think I'm going to post tomorrow for all the Seraphon. Since this army just like keeps growing here. Fun to watch it come together. We're gonna need a bigger light box, yep. Yep. I don't know, some more of these army projects we're doing, I'm probably gonna need it for commissions too, honestly. I primed my Relic Blade minis yesterday. Think I may try to work on them between Cthulhu when I need a break. That's probably good to have something in between, yeah. I've been working on some of the, well, Thranduil and some of the Malifaux in between the big Chaos Knights, and it does help. Sometimes you just need to look away for a second. Kind of like what we did with the Salamander. Work on something else, regroup, come back. Can be a good way to go. My thing is I have to make sure I actually go back. Sometimes that's the part I struggle with. Sometimes I get too wrapped up in the new thing I've started. So I guess that's the danger, but it can be good to have a kind of secondary, smaller project. The scale of the big boy is fun, though. Don't have to use tiny brushes. Find myself watering on the paints a lot more than usual. I think that's a good learning project, too, is you get all that room to just play. Kind of like when you switch to a bust or something. Obviously, yours is on a bigger scale than that, but you just get more room to play with stuff. I think it'll be a good, like, learning project. I'll use smaller brushes on small highlights in the eyes, yeah. Yeah. I think learning how to tackle something that big is just different. I remember that when we were doing the Warlord Titan. Like, it's just a different process altogether, tackling something that big. Because, yeah, you're not focused on the itty-bitty stuff for Quite a bit of it. Sometimes at all, depending on how you want to do it. Let's go ahead and get the green. I do a little bit of a green tip at the end of all the feathers. Biggest model you've ever painted? The Warlord. Helping with the Warlord has been my biggest. Other than that, I also worked on a Warhound for Avian. So I've done a few of the Titans. I think there's anything else in that same, like, range. No, I don't think so. I think those are as big as they get. A Cabanda was pretty big, as far as, like, not a Titan. Cabanda was a giant miniature. I think that would be the life-size pickle. I was wondering about the anime figures. They're about the size of a knight, so. Not as much work, though. I will say that. At least not yet. Not until I figure out how I want to do all those highlights. So far, they've not been the same time commitment. We start doing fancier repaints, though. They could be. Not work, is it? What's up? I think those are the biggest ones, though. Those Titans. Oh, that's just chat. The same question. What's the biggest miniature you've painted, chat? And so I guess on the flip side of that, like, longest time will probably be, like, Commando was still up there. Sanguinius was a lot of time. The Green Knight we painted a while back with the Big Child Creative miniature. That was a fair amount of time. Those are kind of the flip side as far as big time commitments. Wraith Knight? Wraith Knight's big, yeah. What Pokemon are your skinks based on, Slowpoke? So I didn't think like that far ahead. I wanted something a little bit different to go with the blue. So they're not specifically based on anything. You could almost say Charmander. But I didn't think that far ahead. Mortarion Head Dragon? Yep, that's a big project. Yeah, I guess for me, also Mortarion, Magnus. I painted those. Those are a lot of details. They're big. I painted Slamguinia Seth. Just sitting on my desk for 8 months, half finished count. I mean, it still counts. Still worked on it. But also. Tomb King's Mega Bone Giant. Ooh, Archaon or the Mega Gargant. Archaon is huge too, yeah. One of the flyers. Technically, those are big. Like big. Just to paint him to look human every few years. Angron and Magnus, but haven't painted them. Charmander it is. Yeah, I think Charmander would probably be the closest. I also have Archaon. He intimidates me, so I don't want to start him. He's a big mini. The other big mini that I really should start, because I received it as a gift, is I have Alariel and her beetle. And I just haven't had, like, a good time to put as much time as I want into her. But she's beautiful, and we should start her. I just have her saved for, like... Obviously, I'm still getting through my... catching up on commission queue, but... Alariel would be another large miniature that I've not painted yet. And she's pretty, and we should paint her. Alright, we're gonna highlight these feathers. And then if there's any blending I need to fix, we'll do that then. I have found that even if it's not the smoothest blend, by the time I do the edge highlight, it takes care of a lot of it. So I'm not super fussed about feathers. feel that. That's how I feel about Cthulhu. Then I did, and it's so fun already. I think there's just that little mental block on some projects, right? Where it's either intimidating or maybe I have one for Layman Russ, or it's a project I really want to make sure I get it right. So I haven't started it yet. I think everyone probably has that project or had a project like that. You want to get it right. I guess Illyrial to a point is that for me too. I have a Castle of Night in a box that would be bigger than my normal night. I was slightly manic when I did my first night, 100 hours in 2 weeks. Those are the best projects, though, when you just get something and that's all you want to work on. Mentally preparing for all the banana fur. My thing for Russ is I want to get the armor right, but I want to bring in more of the reflections of the background and things. So it's not just paint gray armor like everyone tells me to do. I want to get the more atmospheric shading and lighting on him. So that's where I have kind of stalled out on him. Because until I can take the time to really do that, I don't want to work on him. And that's not happened yet. Did we ever do my 4-year-old Russ? Did it intimidated? Yeah. I want to convert it into a really cool looking Expedite Eldar leader for a diorama for Armies on Parade one day. Hell yeah. Did a couple of Angrod, Magnus, Nagash. Just kit bash a bunch of big Tomb King stuff. Oh yeah, Nagash. I've painted that too. Oh yeah. It sounds like someone needs a 300k point redeem forcer to figure it out. I feel like Russ would be a YouTube, like when we do him. So I'd probably veto that one, sorry. That would be a vlog style thing. I mean, unless you want to redeem it and that's okay being YouTube. I'm fine with that, but I would be recording it for YouTube when we do it. You really want to do Armies on Parade this year? Been meaning to for years. I mean, you got time. Hop in, yeah. Yeah. I feel like those giant boards, you kind of have to start now. All the work needed for it. Hop on in. Anyone else wanting to do Armies on Parade? I like it. One more. Gear up for one final push on these lizards today. For me, Archaon was the model that actually got me into painting properly. I wanted to do it justice. It was the first time I started researching techniques, paint types, tutorials. Showed me I could actually get solid results by applying that learning, and off I went. That's great, Sly. I love that. Love that you had a project that inspired you for that. And now look at you. Alright. Got that. 2 more crackers. Let me attack the lizards. More yellow. I'm gonna do floating island and stuff. I'm in Tomb King versus some super techno magic pulp sci-fi sitters of sewer. That sounds sick. That's a really cool idea. I would say, yeah, dive on in if you want to do it. Make a plan. That'll definitely take some time. Getting started early is the way to go. The meaning book has some good descriptions of the cities of Sigmar. For some inspiration, you mean? A few more feathers, Island. Oh, we'll make it the whole time, Jet. I'm trying. These little guys are cute, but they're taking it out of me. Ah, thank guys. Here is front has them a little more together. We're just adding that edge highlight right now. It goes from really messy blends to cool feathers with the edge highlight. If there's anything else we need to clean up, I do it after. Once these are all on here. Thank you, we're getting there. We're starting to look like lizards. Then I have to go into the YouTube editing, into the chaos nights for the rest of the day. No! I don't want to chat. Save me. Save me. Probably why I'm losing steam today is I know I've just got a long day ahead of me. So that's okay. Sleepy pain and so I'm sorry. Hopefully you get to relax here tonight. Working from home tomorrow? That's nice. Good. Good, good. I'm sure that helps. I know that it helps Scott quite a bit. Now we're just mad when he has to go into the office. Oh, I also got bad adult news, chat. I got jury summons for the first time in forever. No! Jury duty, no! Luckily, it's on, like, a Friday, so it's not anything, at least around stream for that bit, but I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, the guy next to me is coughing and sniffing. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. Off with his head! How do you feel about the justice system? Off with his head! I'll have to go next Tuesday, not Wednesday, okay. Still dumb. Hope is an interesting case. Yeah, I don't know. So normally what happens is, so the last like 3 times, I get the card and it's like, do like the questionnaire, and then we'll let you know if you're needed or not. And the last like 3 times, they haven't needed me. This one is straight up, show up at this place at this time, fill out the questionnaire. I'm like, does that mean you need me? Have you figured me out? Now I have to go? So we'll see how it all works here. I think they figured out that I've not had to do it. Justice needs you. My status is confirmed, report on. Yeah, that's what mine is. I think they... I feel like maybe that's not an option anymore. Now it's just, no, you're showing up. Which is just different than I've ever had to do. Looks like they've got like a new system, so... I'll go do my civic duty or stuff. Yeah, we both got something for the same week. That's the rough part. We both got hit. They're guilty. Lock them up. Duty. That'll be part of the questionnaire. Right? Giving me my interview. Duty. I'm like, well, she's clearly insane. Get her out of here. In the interest of science, I'm okay with bringing those back. Yeah. Here's some of that. All right, feathers done. We survived. Let's do a wash on the jade. I like to do some Incubi Darkness or Dark Sea Blue, whatever's out on my desk. Neither are on my desk, so I need to get one. Here's one. Do a quick wash before we highlight all that. What time is it? We may end there. And that may be it, chat. I will get some lunch, regroup for YouTube editing. I think that is maybe a better use of my time at this point. As much as I love hanging out, I really need to get that editing done. So that may be the plan. Alright, really messy with this wash, because I don't mind if there's a little bit of blending as we go. That's all done. We can get their little crests. And I think that's it, chat. He does have a tactical rock. He's got a rock. He's got some plants. Like, all of the new Seraphon have, like, different rocks and things. I have noticed as I go. How can a jury of peers include you? You're so far above her. That's what I'll let them know. I'm like, clearly you have the wrong person. Don't you know who I am? Don't you know? Yeah, whoever interviews me, it's gonna have a great time. I just don't want to go, chat. I don't have to leave. I don't have to do it. It's dumb. I don't socialize with anyone. How am I their peer? I just want to stay in my little house and paint my little toys. That's it. I should have asked who idea it was for tactical rocks. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I think, and I kind of ran into this when we were doing the Cavalier Marshal. Like, these sculpted bases, like, they're fine. But, like, getting them to blend in with the other stuff that I want to do, it's just kind of a pain. You know? I don't always want all these sculpted things. I would like for the option to not have sculpted things. Excuse me, whose dumb idea was this? I was told it was your dumb idea. I don't mind one, like, every now and then, but yeah, it's like everything now. If you have, like, custom resin bases or something, too bad. Maybe that's the point, I don't know. But too bad. Texture base over F. Just put it even over the sculpted stuff. But yeah, like, having to tie it all in together is a pain in the butt. It's a different texture. Takes the paint a little bit differently. But if you had plain bases, you might buy competing company products. That's right. Then give me bases. Wait, visit Warhammer World. Ask for Mr. James Workshop himself. Demand answers. That's right. We'll have to go around Christmas when they wheel them out. Ask about tactical rocks. Look, random dead Tyranid after my captain while they were fighting Chaos Space Marines. Yep. Yep. Alright. Chat. I'm done. I need to regroup. I need to work on other things at the moment. So I'm done. I'm calling it. But here's where our little salamander is at. I think he is coming together. I don't dig him as much as the other Pokemon that we've done, but I think he'll be fine. So I'm gonna keep rocking it. We also have our little attendants, which I think will also help to brighten him up. So I think we're just gonna rock it and go with it. Get him done because I need him for the army, so I'm not gonna worry about it. We will be back though on Sunday with some Tiny Knights. Very last call! Exclamation vote! Whatever is in second will come for the next Sunday, or Sub Sunday. But we'll be back then. Tomorrow should be YouTube video, so if you want to check out the March Challenge or subscribe for tutorials, things like that. Socials, I have a lizard posted. You can go check that out. And Discord is our home away from home. So if you want to come hang out until Sunday, share off your work, talk hobby stuff, all that good stuff, that is in there. So hang tight. I'm looking for someone to raid. Thank you so much for all the support. Thanks for coming to hang out today. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye-bye.